Yeah, man.
Welcome to Unsigned Spotlight, the daily live show from the Scene Projects. We shine a light on the best unsigned musical talent from around the world, featuring songs from independent artists across all genres. This is where passionate music heads, emerging artists, and curious listeners come together to discover what's next.
It starts with a spoke at 2 a.m. Just a hum in my head, let it be within. Tap on the table, rhythm in time, turning little ideas into something that shines. Got a line on my napkin, a chord on repeat, melody dancing on restless feet. Chasing that feeling, don't let it go. It's how a brand new song is born, you know. Lay by lay, we build it strong, finding the groove where it belongs. Come up with a melody that is so free, find that hook sticks like a memory. Arrange the rhythm, time it right, turn that little spark into shining light. Lay down vocals, give it your soul. Now you got something ready to roll. When it's polished and bright, ready to go, send it out to Unsigned Spotlight. Yeah. Rich hits hard, harmony sweet, baseline walking on dancing feet. Stack those tracks, fine-tune the sound. Magic happens when passion is bound. Mix it clean, let the chorus soar. Hit replay what I hear and roar. From studio dreams to the world outside, it's time to take that leap of pride. All that work, all that fire, now it's popping higher and higher. Come up with a melody, let it fly. Can't you hook you? Can't deny building. So fire get down, spin that sound all over town. Lay down vocals, hard on track, no holding back, no looking back. When it's shining and ready to go, send it straight to Unsigned Spotlight. Ooh, ooh, hey, lights come up, crowd gets loud. Here come the voices drawing the crowd. AJ steps in with that fire inside, breaking down bars like a lyrical fight. Michael's got vision, ear to the street, spotting the anthem before it's a hit. Real talk, real ears, no industry girls, highlighting talent, turning dreams to balls. From review to feature, they open the door, shining that light like never before. AJ and Michael, calling your name, turning on sides and a part of the game. Melody rising, hear it loud, from bedroom beats to roaring crowds, dreaming, building, letting ignite. Now you're shining in the spotlight. From that spark in the quiet night to the stage in the bright white light. Time is now, let the world hear it. Unsigned Spotlight. Let's premiere it. Woo! Who's got next? You do. Who's on the mic? AJ and Michael, where we shining. Unsigned Spotlight.
What?
You made me jump.
Why?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know, because I think we both come out at the same time. It's just like, ah! Have you dressed up especially because we've got guests?
I'm wearing my
It's very Simon Cowell. Look at that. No, drop it a bit. Come on, look, you're famous now. Look, drop it a bit. Like, show your hairy chest off. That's it. Show the hair. I love it. I like it. It's a very nice shirt. I like it.
It's Godzilla.
Godzilla, is it?
Yeah.
Well, don't do that because you scare the guests.
No, everybody loves Godzilla.
Everybody like.
Somebody that doesn't love Godzilla.
I hope they do. I think Rich is very confused because he's waiting for the Hatten and Orliss show. So I suppose we better bring our special guest onto the show, okay? So I just want to find out how Michael is. Are you okay, Michael?
Yes.
Good. He's all confused, everybody. He's like, what's going on?
No, I literally flew my car to get here in time because
Have you got a flying car?
Construction, so I'm like,
Have you got a flying car now?
no, just feels like it.
I want one of those. I'd like a flying car. That'd be quite cool.
I-
Papa, can I have a flying car, please?
No, I don't have a flying one, but it's a fun, speedy one.
A fun, speedy one.
I've never had a speeding ticket.
I tell you what, I have. I had a speeding ticket. No word of a lie. In the UK, the average speed going around a town centre is 30 miles an hour. Okay, sometimes 20 miles an hour. I get it when there's kids in the road. Okay, kids shouldn't be in the road in the first place. Okay, my ticket was for 31.5 miles an hour. I had to go to a driving school basically for speeding because I went 31.5. Okay, the cop's sitting there with his like magic gun thing, and there's a bloke like literally Ferrari gone boom, straight past like 80, 95 mile an hour and a 30. I'm the one sitting there with a parking ticket at 31.
I've never, and most of my cars have been like, hello. Most of my cars are fun. I buy the fun cars. I buy the convertibles and this room, and Jason buys the practical cars. You know,
Jason's the woman basically. He buys like the big convertible to take you to school and take you shopping, doesn't he? And you're the typical bloke who's like buying all the sports cars, aren't you?
Okay, so I've had 3 RX-7s, an RX-8, a 350Z, a 370Z, and now my car is a Jaguar.
Wow. You've had some cars. That's like a collection. That is a typical.
I don't have them all. I have to sell them. I'm not rich, so I have to sell them.
I thought you lined them up all outside your apartment. That's how I got it envisioned.
No, I live in a house.
You live in a house. But it's a bigger house than ours.
Oh, could you imagine me living in an apartment with all the singing that I do?
Well, apparently, the apartment that I actually live in Florida, I don't play the piano, by the way, everybody. In the apartment in Florida actually isn't real. It's a backdrop. I will let after every last time over the last 4 months that we've been doing this, it isn't real, everybody, okay? I'm sorry. I would love for it to be real, but it isn't real. Okay, so it would be nice. One day, you never know.
Well, my face isn't real.
Ew, he's going to take it off and it's going to be Bubba Stars.
Well, you know, when I started...
Bubba, honestly, I was just expecting him to rip it off and it's really been you all the time, Bubba.
Well, you know, when I started Unsigned Spotlight.
When I started Unsigned Spotlight, I had envisioned that
it
we
wasn't going to be just about me. That I was going to create these things and then I was going to birth them like the alien queen in Aliens.
What, you'd birth guests? Huh? What, you just pop them out live on show?
Yeah, and then, especially the face huggers.
I tell you what, let's introduce our guest tonight and see if they're going to pop out live on the show from Michael. I don't know how that's going to happen. That's quite weird. Okay, but I'm going to bring you the one, the only Hatten and Orliss to the show, everybody. Let's welcome them. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Michael, what am I wearing, Michael?
You are wearing a Phoenix.
Phoenix what?
Phoenix Rise. You have a shirt?
I just bought it for the show.
A Phoenix Rise shirt?
I'm the bloody CEO of the company. I don't even own one of them. I'm jealous.
I came prepared.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Now he's going to want it.
Your Phoenix Rise t-shirts will be available after the show for the nice price of $159.99, including tax.
Don't want it that bad. Yes.
Oh, look, Danielle is on the show. Danielle starts. How are you doing? I don't know where. I think Bubba's out on a baseball day today.
Take me out to the ball game.
Anyone like baseball?
No, I think it's a terrible sport.
Don't like it.
It's boring. Because if your pitcher is good, there's no game. If your pitcher is amazing, the game's done. Because you just out.
I like it when it hits someone in the audience. That's the best bit about baseball.
Just take a bat and go in the audience then.
What literally just hit them with a bat? I don't think it's going to work like that, you know. I think but there may be some lawsuit against you, Michael. If you take a bat to the audience and whack them over the head.
We have the Seattle Mariners. Obviously, we have the Seattle Mariners, and I've been to some of the games. It's fun for like one inning, and then it's just boring. Like it's just dull.
It's kind of like cricket for me. I can't understand cricket. I've never known a sport that can literally last like the whole week and everyone doesn't know what the score is still.
And it's kind of like watching. I have a question. You know when you watch golf, and I have occasionally.
This is what happens for the first 15 minutes. We just talk blurb.
Yes. Why do all the commentators in golf whisper? It's not like the guy's there in the golfer's ears and they're like, and now he's getting ready to putt. He's swinging the club. No doubt. But why is he talking like that? Why did he just say he's grabbed his club? He's swinging. Look, it's a boring game. But no, look at him. He's thinking, how far is that putt?
Can you imagine if someone in the background was doing that to us on the show? You'd be like, and Michael is going to say hello to everybody.
That's what they do.
And then they have guests on called Hatten and Orliss.
What are those poor guests going to have to deal with today? We're not sure. Stay tuned. He's grabbing his club.
I tell you what, I don't know what's worse, like laughing, than we're laughing at each other, making jokes about golf. But what's not funny is, well, it is funny. Danielle has basically locked the Bubba in the garage. I think that's honestly. It's better than getting shouted at. Oh, Danielle, you do not get shouted at by Bubba, bless him. Is that why he gets locked in the garage? Have you seen his studio? He literally is in the basement, bless him. He gets kicked down there, locked doors and he's literally fed once a day. Danielle locked him down there. He's not allowed to come back until he's earned some money.
Well, I apologize for my co-host AJ just rambling when we have two amazing guests to just. So, and she even went out and she didn't buy a Michael Cagle t-shirt. She didn't buy a Too Bold to Blend t-shirt. She got a Phoenix Rise t-shirt.
Because I knew I had to outdo you today on this show because your shirts are tremendous.
Oh,
and so, I knew I had to come with it.
And
I just like it. Just basically, Beth, just to let you know, you're top of my list every day now, okay? So when I get up in the morning, I won't be doing Michael's work, okay? I'll be doing your work, just because you bought a t-shirt especially. So, Michael, get to the back of the queue now. Get to the back. Go on. Get to the back. Like Mini-Me, get to the back. Okay, Hatten and Orliss, you can come sit next to that.
Why you dressed up? Not.
You didn't go and get a Phoenix Rise t-shirt when you were introduced to the company. No. Hatten and Orliss.
I'm waiting for my ambassador shirt.
They're my best friends now. They're sitting next to me. Mini-Me, move over. We have new blood in town.
No, listen. I'm waiting for my ambassador shirt.
We'll go and buy one. Hatten and Orliss did so. They bought their own. They made themselves proud being part of the company. Don't you start on me. Anyway, should we start?
It's so cute because she's kind of going with it, and he's going, what have I signed myself up for?
Hands in the background going, what the hell's going on here?
So the people on the right side of the screen, we'll do our own thing, and you two can do your own thing and see who falls asleep first.
That sounds good to me. I think I've got a sound for that. Bloody buzzers in the room. Anyway,
so welcome to Unsigned Spotlight. I'm your host, Michael Cagle, and I've got my trainee right here. Oh, now he's all sad. Well, welcome. We're glad to have you. Would you like to introduce yourself to our vast audience of millions?
This is Hatten, and this is Orliss. And we are so happy to be on Unsigned Spotlight. This is my favorite show. I love the show. In fact, I come here just for the laughs.
Oh, good.
And this is what I like. I get to control you all. So what I thought I'd do, actually, Michael, that sounded quite good, the welcome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is me and you are going to take it in turns, okay? We've got 5 songs to review today, okay? We've got 5 songs which we have got to ask questions about Hatten and Orliss's amazing life in music, connected to their songs, okay? Because I'll tell you what, I was giving questions and answers, and I looked at them by Beth, and I thought, you know, I can't be bothered to answer these, so we'll just make it up as we go along, like we do for the whole show. So we'll look at their songs, and then we just make it up as we go along, yeah?
Can you imagine if somebody actually scripted our shows?
I know.
I'd be scared. I'd be like,
can you imagine if you went to a studio one day and they went, Michael, here's what you've got to say for an hour and a half. And then they say, AJ, there's no script ready for you because we ain't got a clue how to do it. Anyway, you are going to go and ask the first questions, okay, related to the first songs. 2 songs, okay? I'll sit in the background and produce, and you can ask the questions, okay?
Join in.
All right, I'll stay and join in. All right, I'll stay and join in. Okay, but I think
there's always got to be somebody that asks bad questions.
I think that you were doing really well at the beginning. I think the fact is that the audience do need to know who Hatten and Orliss really are.
Well, I was trying to do that, and then you butted in.
Oh, yeah, I'll go away again.
So, hey, Michael.
Hey,
Yeah, my favorite person. My favorite person.
Shh, don't tell him that. He'll get all mad and erupt.
Hey, I'm here, you know. Don't talk about.
So why don't you introduce yourselves to our listeners, and they're gonna probably see you on TV. So this interview can go anywhere.
Hold on, that if they're gonna see me on TV, hold on.
Booms 2.0, by the way. Just to let everyone know in the audience. Okay, Michael's not done his homework.
Oh my. All right, so why don't you introduce yourselves and let us know who you are, what you do, what you're about, and go from there.
Okay, go ahead, Hatten.
No, you go first.
No, you. Oh, okay, my name is...
Oh my God.
Oh my God, this is going to be a long interview. Oh, okay, my name... Yeah. Oh, okay, my name is Orliss, and I write songs, and I play drums. And I've been doing that with Hatten for about 30 years now. So it's been it's been a long journey of just a lot of songs, a lot of songwriting. And we've been taking our songs and sticking them in a drawer for all these years. And then we're kind of like, you know, let's just get it out. Let's just get it out there.
That's awesome. There's not a lot of female drummers.
Yeah.
I mean, the one that comes to mind, like Karen Carpenter was a drummer, an amazing drummer. And
amazing. She was amazing. Yeah.
But she's amazing, ridiculously amazing. But I mean, I'm thinking, aside from like the girl groups, like, the Go-Go's and not a lot of female drummers. How did you get into that? Why?
It's a good question, Michael. It's a really good question. I started playing drums when I was about 14, and I got a drum set I wanted to play. So as any kid, like they get this drum set, I set it up, I put it in my room, I hit the snare drum, and I freaked out. I went into an absolute rage and panic because my ears are so incredibly sensitive. So that sound of the snare bounced off all the walls. I heard all the reverb. And I knew I hated the sound. I couldn't stand the sound. I didn't understand it at the time, but I didn't like the sound. So it ended up that I have sensory issues to sound. I mean, massively. So I also so now I got a rolling drum, and it's just a lot easier for me to play. So our percussionist, Andy, he had gone over there and he put on my headphones, and he's like, I can barely hear it. How do you even play? And I literally play with the volume on like that. Yeah.
Well, I guess because I'm going to ask the obvious question.
Yeah.
If the sound irritated you when you first played at 14, then why wouldn't you switch? What was it about the drums that made you stay? Because you could have switched to another instrument that wouldn't have, irritated you.
Well, I tried the guitar and it hurt my fingers.
Piano?
Well, that's a long story.
Don't get her going on that. Oh, man.
Okay. So
he's been trying to get me to play the piano.
Story. Can someone tell me that story? Because if the thing is I need to hear that story. So can you tell us a bit more, please?
Okay, so I started playing drums about 6 years ago, really straight, and I started playing on records out of necessity because he needed a drummer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I find that so crazy. Like, one that I think that's amazing because I love the drums. That was going to be my first choice of instrument. But I literally felt so restricted and then my coordination it didn't work. So I learned the piano, which doesn't make any sense because you need two hands for that as well. But that's really kind of cool. I mean, I have a real love for drummers because piano is amazing. Vocals, obviously, I love the human voice as an instrument. Love it. But the drummers are the heartbeat. They are the blood of a song. Like they can make or break the feel of a song, the arrangement of a song, the performance. If a drummer's off, you just feel it. So that's really awesome. I think that's cool. All right, your turn, sir.
Okay. I'm not much.
Are you talking to Han or are you talking to me?
Oh, we can speak to both. Oh, AJ, jump in the group.
There's two sirs. Are you talking to Han or are you talking to me?
What?
Who are you talking to?
Him.
Hatton. Oh, him, Hatten.
Yes.
Oh, right, okay, I'll go away.
No, you don't. Jesus. What is this show? I'm so sorry. Okay, Hatten, talk to me.
Pretty simple. Since I was a little kid, all I wanted to do was write songs. I didn't even want to, I didn't even want to play. I'm not looking for fame. I'm never interested in any of that stuff.
Okay.
I just like writing. And I don't know, when she came along, my writing was kind of stale because I was always sitting at the piano, And then when she plays drums, it's like opens up, the ideas come. It's amazing. I just say, start. She's go, what do you want to play? I said, just play anything. And
Okay.
bam, my fingers just start going to these where they never went before. And I'm not a singer. I didn't start singing until like what, 2020?
Yeah.
And if you heard the early, I'm so out of tune because I didn't have confidence in singing. I never thought I could sing.
Okay.
And then little by little, I got a little more confident. And then what I did was I bought this thing by I think Roland made it. It's their version of auto-tune, like a hardware thing.
Right.
So downstairs we would rehearse because I was always embarrassed because sometimes she would invite people to jam with us, right? And I'd be singing and I was so embarrassed that I'm singing out of tune. So I hooked up the auto-tune and I can hear it like where it should go and where I'm at. And it trained me to sing it better in tune.
Okay.
And now I don't need it at all anymore. Sure, so here and there I'm a little off. I know that, but it's like night and day. And now I'm feeling more confident, and I'm using my voice now to write the songs. Where before, I was always using the piano.
Right.
And as you know, and I know you know this, writing a melody on the piano doesn't translate to what the vocal can do, you know. And so that opened up all these doors.
I write a lot of my songs into my phone because I know that when I start playing the piano, I'm limited on, you know, what I know theory wise, because I've taken 4 years of theory. And so I kind of know where everything's supposed to go. But musically, I'm not hearing that always the same way. And so I find it a lot easier to just like sing into my phone the melody, the song that I'm hearing and everything. And then I try to put the music to that and create the arrangement around that. But sitting at a piano, I don't know how some people do that. You know, they just are able to flow and all of a sudden things come. It comes to me, which is why my songs are as weird as they are. Now, being a songwriter, I'm really intrigued. Did you start off like doing poetry and then that led into songs? Or I mean, like,
no, I never even, I used to always like try to ask lyricists if they wanted to collaborate.
Okay.
And I never could find anybody that was really that good. There was one here and there, but mostly I was always afraid to write words.
Okay.
And then the big moment came with her and me was like four years ago.
Yeah.
We started trying to find lyricists. It just wasn't working out.
Yeah.
So then she suggested, because I had the melody with, I made up gibberish, you know, I just made up words that didn't make any sense.
Okay.
And that's how I wrote the melody. I needed words to be like the railroad tracks for the locomotive. So we just making up words, and she goes, use your sounds. So we wrote down all the phonetics on paper, and then we tried to go, and then she would say, well, that word is hurry up or something. She would say, like, that sounds like the word hurry up, right? Hurry up. Then we have like verse, chorus, and we have like almost like Scrabble. You got like some words gibberish, right? And then we filled in the blanks, and then eventually it was the very first word. What's the name? Two Sinking Ships.
Oh yeah.
That was the first song we actually wrote the words together. As
Hatten and Orliss.
Yes, Hatten and Orliss.
Yeah.
So you're both songwriters.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I would say she was more of a songwriter than me, because when I first met her, she had these great words all the time. I mean, and the melodies were really cool.
Thanks.
Like that one song,
so nice.
"Time Moves On,"
Oh, you're so
which
nice
is
to me. He's so nice to me. Go on, keep flattering me.
I wish Adrian treated me like that.
I know what you mean. I treat you very, very well. Thank you very much.
Oh God. I love this. So
This is funny.
When did because you said you started writing songs super young. How old were you both when you both started really getting into the songwriting? Like you knew it was something that was going to be a passion of yours.
Well, I was 5 years old when I knew I wanted to do this because I was listening to WABC Radio 770, and I would get on my bicycle.
Stations, okay. Just to let you know, we're on YouTube, Facebook, and radio stations. If you are plugged during this interview, okay, we expect a check in the post for £300. Okay.
Oh, I thought I did something wrong there for a second. I got really nervous right there. I thought I did a bad.
Now
it's quite funny, to be honest. I'm sitting in the back here, hilarious.
You're such a dork.
But okay, I was 5 years old. I would get on my bicycle, and I would ride, and then I would ride further and further every day because my goal was to write 40 songs because I would, the top 40
at age 5. At age 5.
Now I don't know. They probably were the worst things in the world, but to me they were the greatest things in the world at the time. And I'd be singing them. So I didn't play an instrument. So I did kind of start out just singing. But who knows what they sounded like. But to me, I had 40 songs that would last my bike ride to the destination and back home again. And that was what I did.
Wow. And you?
Me, I wasn't paying attention in school, so no surprise there. So I was writing on my tests or whatever, on my papers, I'd write. And I started out as poetry, and then a melody started to come with words, and that's when I connected with him, and I got with him, and I'd sing so like Two Sinking Ships was like, so 2 sinking ships, we were going down, no one could save us, we were going down. Okay. Oh, how we tried, like that, right? Okay, so that's how it went, right? So that's pretty much, so like I had the melody and I had a few words, and then I came along with him and I stood at the piano and it just happened. It was magical.
Incredible. Seriously. And how did you two meet?
Internet.
Question. Don't answer that question.
AOL.
To me.
How did you meet?
The AOL Internet, 1996.
Yeah.
You got mail.
Tinder wasn't invented by then.
You got mail.
Oh, wait.
All this is in your inbox.
Beautiful.
No, AOL started around 96.
Yeah, and then a pop-up.
Because, as everybody knows, that I was like dumped in the dumpster. So I'm interested in some dating tips. So I'm coming back for this one. So AOL dating, okay, literally, how does this work? So was there a message that come through? I'm confused.
Email. It was email.
Yeah, you got mail.
I think it was a pop-up on the left-hand corner.
No, but it was email. There was no texting or anything like that. So you contacted me because you saw my profile that I was into powerlifting and music.
Oh, I'm so glad I did.
That's how we got she was a power lifter.
Hatten, I'm stuck.
Music, and I was in the powerlifting and I was in the music.
Hatten, I'm stuck. I'm sorry.
Oh.
We're in 1990, okay, and there's an email cover. Well, I remember Friends Reunited or something like that was first before Facebook, okay? There must have been some profile service that you put up a picture of yourself. Was you a bodybuilder?
It was part of AOL. AOL had some sort of it's so long ago I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was built into AOL. That's all I remember.
Did you have to? Was it like modern dating? Did you have to put a picture of yourself up? Was you quite?
No, they didn't. There were no pictures back then.
So
no
you
photos
had to
at all.
describe yourself.
Tablets?
Tablets?
Almost.
How did you have pictures?
Back then, it was very brand new.
So basically, you had to describe yourself. So hang on a minute. So just imagine this is Tinder dating, or I don't know. what other dating? Facebook dating, I say. So if you bring it modern, okay, Hatton, okay, how did you describe yourself to Orliss as a bloke? Did you basically say, I'm a muscly, 6 foot tall, 6-pack bodybuilder?
No,
With £1 million pounds.
She contacted me. I didn't contact her.
Oh, okay, Orliss. What was your profile then?
Definitely.
I need to know the nitty gritty. Orliss, what was your profile? How did you sell yourself to Hatton?
My God.
You know, I really didn't care what he looked like. It was more the fact that he was a nice person and he was interesting, and I wanted to meet him. So yeah,
Michael Cagle. You could have met Michael Cagle. You could have been anybody. It's unsafe. You know, safety rules and all that. You know, he didn't.
You guys said 1995?
yeah,
How old were you?
That's the same year.
young.
Me.
What's that? That same year? What?
You
That's
met
the same
JP.
year I met Jason.
Oh wow.
We met in college in 95.
Yeah, but these two were met over AOL dating. I'm sorry, they trump you two. Okay, you just one of those love stories, you know. Oh, hello, JP. I've seen you in college, and I think you're so buff. These two were AOL buddies. Okay, this is really cool. This is definitely cool. This is like top, you know, a highlight reel coming out of the show.
Have you not seen the movie You Got Mail?
Yes, a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same thing. You got the couple met on AOL dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hatton, when you saw Orliss's profile come through, obviously there was no photo. There was just an email.
Yeah.
There had to have been a photo.
It wasn't even a profile. She sent me a message. Because all we had, I think I had my name.
Oh, interest in common. That's how you could search. It was interest in common.
Yeah, and that's all it was. So all I had was powerlifting, recording studio, and music. And she saw that. She contacted me, and I saw she had power. She was national champion, world powerlifting champion, and the music. Yeah.
Beth, I'm not coming over to America because I'm not going to be powerlifting over your shoulder. Okay, I'm scared now, Michael. She would literally do that, Michael. Literally, if you go and visit them, just do not go near them, okay? Because they're going to lift you over the shoulder.
I would welcome it.
That's so you. So you. Oh, please lift me. Please lift me. Show me. You'd love it.
Bench press me, baby.
Bench press me, baby. So let's move it on. Okay, so you've read each other's emails, blah 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 blah. What was the first date like?
What was it?
I remember.
You remember? Let him tell it.
Before we. Sorry.
Did you guys go to 24-hour fitness or Gold's Gym on your first date?
Oh no. What happened was, I sent her a song I wrote, and asked her to memorize the word, learn the melody. Yeah. She came into the studio. I laid down the track, and she sang the melody perfectly. The first time I ever had anybody come in that sang something I wrote correct. I didn't even have to punch in. Went from the intro to the out chorus perfectly. And I said, like, that's amazing. The song was horrible. The song was horrible.
Was it love at first sight? Did you not have many people come into your studio at that time? Was it just like Beth come in and that was it? Or was it love at first sight?
It was love at first sight.
Oh, was it?
Oh, Michael, we've got to love. It's so nice. I love this. Look, it's so cute. You know, love at first sight in the studio. So, yeah. Okay, so we've got onto our first date and things like that. So, in terms of Hatten and Orliss, where did the idea come from? And, you know, did you just say, I'll tell you what, we need a band name, we need a studio name, Hatten and Orliss?
It was all her idea. It was all her.
Well, he wanted it to just do
I just wanted the right.
Orliss is what he wanted.
Yeah,
Orliss. That's
yeah.
all he wanted.
As far as the name, I wanted it to be Orliss because look, she's like outgoing. I'm not. I'm like I always like being in the background, but she insisted Hatten and Orliss. That
Yeah, it had to be. Because I wasn't doing it alone. Yeah. I needed his name in there. I needed him.
You needed him to
When
bring on.
I need you.
Just don't lead him into anything that basically comes into a song title or him sing. Okay, my mistake. Every single time I get onto a show, I just have to use something that is related to a song, and he starts singing. He loves it. Look at that cute face. Look at it. But I wouldn't melt in his mouth, would it? Eh?
What?
What?
Okay, so I would very much like to hear a song of yours, if we may. I know that you've sent us 5, and we are looking forward to those 5. I'm hoping that the producer has got his act together today. Oh, oops, I'm sorry.
No, I'll tell you what, I ain't got any of these like all plugged in. I'm sorry. You're going to have to carry on talking, all right? Of course I got it sorted, okay? So I'm going to actually put them on one by one, and then Hatten and Orliss are going to explain to the audience, okay, what the songs were and why they wrote them and give us some context, okay? And I can also ask them to give us some context on the actual album art as well, because we've got some incredible album art coming up here. It's almost as though they've been into the local high school and they've said to kids, we need some album art. Can you please put the pencils down and please write them for us? Or Orliss is an absolutely great graphic designer, okay? So basically the first one, who are you?
Before we delve into the first song, how would you guys describe...
Have you got a problem with your speech, Michael?
Huh?
Have you got a problem with your speech? You need to go and get a chewy.
How do you guys describe your music? What would people classify your genre or your sound as?
You want me to say something, or do you want to say?
Yeah, because I'm so confused about our sound because it's just so different from anything really out.
I don't think it's really different, but it's for me personally. I don't want to put words in her mouth. It's I love the music of the 60s, 70s, and early to mid 80s.
Okay.
I know our music doesn't sound like that, but some of it does, I think, come through in me like that. And I don't have a voice like Michael has a incredible vocal. I'm more like and I don't even claim to be this, but I'm more like Mick Jagger or Rod Stewart. I wish I was as good as Rod Stewart, but so I make the most of what I got. Okay. And I believe, and I don't want to.
I believe I can fly.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Don't do it, okay? Just don't do it, okay? If
I think about it every night and day.
Cagle, shush. We're trying to do an interview, and also we're trying to get through the songs. We're 43 minutes in, and we ain't even done any plumbing songs yet.
Yeah.
So I just think the songs reflect who we are. It's like raw. I really think they're raw in a way, in a big way, actually. I'm not into producing at all. I hate producing. I wish we had a producer like Gus Dudgeon or Quincy Jones. That would be but they would never want us anyway. But this is us.
Okay.
For better or for worse, this is us.
Yeah.
Adrian.
It does lead into the song, Who Are You? So
Adrian.
who are you? Go on.
Yes, I think now you should stop talking so we can play their music.
I ain't said anything yet. I'm sitting here in the background.
I thought he was talking to me.
I'm playing Who Are You? Okay, enjoy it, and we'll find out a bit more about this after the song. Okay?
I love you. Love you.
We had an understanding, but you wouldn't let it go.
Fantastic song. I really enjoyed that. Just to let everybody know that we have got a time limit of 2.5 minutes to talk about each track because we've got to get on Booms TV because this is going to be an absolutely amazing episode on Booms TV 2.0, by the way, on Fire Stick and also on Amazon. Right here. Same thing, Adrian. Fire Stick and also on Apple and Wahoo. Okay, so 2.5 minutes. Go, Michael.
I thought it was really good. It's a good sound. I don't see where you think you don't sound good or that you don't have a good voice. It actually lends itself to the music really well. I mean, I think, you know, a different kind of voice would sound funny with that song. I think it's actually really a good fit. And I think that's the number one thing a songwriter has to do when they're writing for themselves is to really understand what their instrument does and what it doesn't do. And you just constantly want to put what you do best, you know, in the light and back away from what you can, which is what I do a bunch. I just thought it was a really, really good song. I didn't hear, you know, anything that was like sounded amateur or wasn't well produced. So I liked it. I really did. It was just your vocals though, right?
He's on the background.
Okay. So you were the
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a good pairing. I would like. I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't turn my radio off if it came on, unless you know, Celine.
Unless
Is like,
Michael. Oh, Michael, you're my favorite.
Sorry, everybody. There was something in the throat.
it's called Crow. It's called Crow.
It's called Crow.
It's called Crow.
It's called something. I tell you what I love about your music, it's very you as a couple, okay? And I know we've had lots of couples who have produced together or sung together, okay? And they've given almost a very, we've had it before. It's been done before. It's been copied, you know, but I love, and one of the things what really, you know, you asked me this question when we had an interview together about Phoenix Rise. You were saying, why us? And I think one thing I know about you two is it's your sound. It's no one's going to have any sound like this because you have produced it. You have put this together. You have got a sound which doesn't sound like anyone else. Your vocals, the way you put them across and portray them across, doesn't sound like anyone else. And I think that's what the music industry needs. It needs fresh blood. It needs new ideas. And I think bands who get to work with you or singers who get to work with you are in a really lucky place because actually they're going to be coming to a producer who can actually produce something fresh. It's not going to be copied. It's not going to be mimicked. It's not going to be done before. It's going to be something completely different. And if you're selling that to record labels, actually, you know, you look at Bohemian Rhapsody and the producers like faces when they used to go in and play something was completely different. They hadn't heard it before. And the producers were, you know, the record labels were like, oh yeah, this is rubbish. Just, you know, please just play this. And like Freddie was so insistent on basically saying, I want you to play my music. I want you to play something which you have not heard before. And they become hits. They become worldwide hits that we all listen to and love now. And I think that's something what really interested me. When I first heard your music, I was just thinking, oh, we've got something brand new here, something to really hold on to. If we can blend the right people with you, actually, this could be a hit in the music industry because everybody will be so like, we haven't seen and heard this before. People will take more interest. So I love your songs, absolutely love your songs. And they are blended really well. You produce them really well. And vocals, great.
I'm sorry, Michael. That's AJ. Oh, AJ.
5 minutes. Let's go to the next one and see who gets the scores. I'll put that one down as one, AJ. Just going to toddle it up by the end of the interview, okay, Michael? And I'll tell you who the winner is at the end, all right?
I don't
Right,
know.
we've got one comment come in. Very nice song. Very good melody, Randy. Thank you, Randy, for putting that in there. And you can join in the audience. It's not your show, you know. It is your show as well in the audience, I know. Okay, so if you've got a question, especially if it's an embarrassing one, okay, Hatten and Orliss would like to take your answers and questions, okay? So if you've got anything really embarrassing to ask, please join in, okay? And I'll put it on for you, okay? But please join in the show. Okay, let's get on another song. I've got a dog in the background. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, it's outside. Sorry about that, everybody. I haven't got a dog, honestly. No one in the house has a dog. We're not allowed. Okay, so let's put on this one. We've had this one on the show before, and I love this one. And this is going to lead into the embarrassing questions because this was, from what I remember, about how to keep the wife very quiet and go shh. Okay, so tell us a little bit more and we'll set it up.
Well, Ooey is about a person who insistently talks. And he can't find a place to hide. And yes, it's me, Michael. It is me. So that's what. Yeah, it's
the guy in the red shirt.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't look like that stick man anyway. That's not me. I haven't got big ears like that. That's you.
I don't have big ears.
He looks like you. I'm not that thin. If I was that thin, I'd be bloody well happy. I wouldn't have to go to Weight Watchers next week.
Okay, so keep going. I'm so sorry.
It's just about a man that just can't get away from this woman that just keeps yapping his ear off. And he hears nothing. It's like this. I hear nothing. So hence the pictures of all the people doing this, because it really is a song about this. Yeah.
I get it. Trust me. I get it. From 10 o'clock to 11.
Right, let's play it then. We have heard this before, but it is absolutely already on the Scene Project Radio if you want to listen to it. But if you're here now, come and listen to it.
Just in case I'm locking the door.
Don't you just love technology when it literally kicks you out of the stage, literally by itself? I was just, oh, I've got Bob in the background going, I've had enough of this rubbish. Get it off. Okay, and it literally kicked me out of the studio, and I was like, what's going on? And also the microphones aren't on as well, look.
That's actually a really, really, really great song.
Hey, Michael.
Really great song. I apologize. I don't know if you heard me or anything. I was just basically saying that I felt as though Bubba had kicked me out of the stage because I literally lost power. So apologies about that. I am back now. Hello. I hear that, and I hope the audience also heard it as well while I was being kicked out.
It was great. I love the song. Absolutely love the song. And you know, it's I hope you don't take this the wrong way. Because you
I'm leaving before you.
No, I'm about to get out of here too. Okay, Greg, you're on your own.
You do come across very shy. You know, like you definitely don't look like the extroverted one. You know, you seem a lot, but your sound and your guys' music is very, very contemporary. Like, and it seems very grounded in. There's a retro feel, but it's done very modern. You know, and that's kind of a really hard thing to do. You know, you either go completely retro or you do something that's completely modern. But to take a retro sound and make it modern is really quite an achievement. And yeah, you sound like you're in your 20s. Like you really do. Like the song, I would not picture your guys' face as the group that sang that song.
I tell you what, if you're talking about like 20s, look at these compliments from Mandy. It reminds me of REM. It reminds me of Talking Heads. There you go, you two. What a compliment, eh? Being compared to REM and Talking Heads.
Yeah, you guys are really good.
But I do agree with you, Michael. And I've told him this, and he agrees. Who wants to watch two old people? It's like no one wants to watch two old people.
Right, hang on a minute. Let's get an argument sorted out. Okay, this is really, really impressive. Okay, and I can answer this question for you. Okay?
Yeah, but he brought it up.
Hang on a minute. This is an embarrassing thing to me to have to admit. Okay,
Michael.
I take it very much as a compliment.
TikTok, okay, I went on TikTok the other day, and my numbers are at 1,100. My auntie, who is 76, and if I get this wrong, I'm sorry, Auntie Carol, but I'm impressed, who is 76 and done a Nana's chat show, is at 1,600. I'm being beaten by my auntie. I'm 49 years old, and she's like 76, and she's got 1,600 followers. And like when she goes on the camera, there's like 100 or 200 people watching at the same time. So I'm sorry, age does not come into this, and that my auntie Carol says so. She obviously does something right.
The bottom line is that yes, you do not look like the kind of artist that it would put this out. Now, Orliss looks a little bit more contemporary, kind of like I could see her getting away with kind of a Melissa Etheridge, Bonnie Raitt, although you're younger than Bonnie, but that kind of vibe. He looks like just a super nice guy that was your science professor in junior high, and
on a good day.
To hear these songs, they're really quite good. Would people come see you? Yes, I think they would, because good music is just good music. And if you strike the chord and find the right audience, they're not going to give a shit if you're 3 years away from Metamucil or not. They don't care. they're not going to care, which is why you have people like
he says the same thing about himself. He's trying to tell AJ and Michael that age really isn't a problem. You look at Randy and those belters of a voice that he comes out with, and it's like OMG. When he tries to tell us his age, we still think he's 25.
Yeah, I was. You know what? I was just going to bring that up. This guy is. He said he's 76. There's no way he's 76. There's no way. There's absolutely no way, because he sounds like he was, putting together a punk, not a punk band, but an alternative rock band in the 2000s. His voice is crisp and raw and strong, and there's no way there's no way he's that age. There's no way. It's for him. It's a marketing play. There's no way. You guys are the same way. Your music is really cool. It is very hard to define. And I think I like that. It's got, I would definitely say you have an alternative sound. And I think that's what brings a lot of youth into it, is because alternative can bend a little bit. They can go outside the box. They can steal and snag elements from other things and put it together. It's kind of like a gumbo. Alternative rock, alternative blues, alternative jazz. It's kind of like gumbo. And so
you've just got his name right. He's like number wrong on his age, okay? He's not 76, okay? He is, drum roll, everybody, 69.
Oh, well, what a great year. So anyway.
You've just aged him 7 years.
Okay, put your denture cream away. Okay, so no, 60, but still 69. What? I like your stuff, and I really sincerely mean that. I really do.
More songs.
Would you guys like to tour?
I would, if I thought I could handle it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I think it would be so fun.
Oh, look at her. She's like,
yeah. It would be so fun. Oh, I'd love it.
Oh, okay. We're going to go on tour.
Oh, did you hear that as an offer? Hang on. I'm just going to make sure that this is recorded in your contract, Michael. Okay. So just making a couple of additions. Michael, he will take Hatten and Orliss on tour together.
I'm over 50.
Oh, God.
And so I know I have more energy, and I actually am singing better today than I was 20 years ago. I really am. Like I'm not saying I'm amazing, so that's not what I'm getting. Everybody's, oh God, he thinks he's so great. No, I don't think that. I'm just saying that I sound better now than I did 20 years ago.
I like this. Randy's like, Michael, shush. I need to have a go at you for calling me out at the wrong age. Randy's like, stop making me feel older.
I don't think you're older. Okay. Randy.
Okay, listen, I think we should get to the next song because you've upset Randy.
Randy sounds like he's about 32.
No, you've upset him now. We need to get to the next
song. But I'm going to say the same thing.
Get to the next song, okay, because you've upset one of our audience members. So let's do the next song. I'll see if I can calm him down, okay? I'll see if I can calm him down. Let's play another song.
You're the one that told me he was 76.
No, you've upset him now. Okay, let's get on to this next song here, okay? So our next song on our list, okay, is Stop Your Crying. Is this the actual, because I got kicked out, is this the right graphic for Stop Your Crying?
It is the right graphic. That's the one.
That's the one. Okay, so do you want to explain a bit about Stop Your Crying, and then I will put it on for you,
Is that you two in the cab of the truck?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. I wrote this about a friend of mine. This was a little bit more personal on my side.
Okay.
So I got to sing it actually. This is the first time that I got lead vocal. So it's exciting there. But this was about a person who didn't want to like be my friend, and I couldn't understand why the person does not want to be my friend. So
anyone will be your friend, Orliss. You're beautiful. Such a loving person. We're your friends, aren't we, Michael?
thank you. So like it sort of made me sad, and so I wrote this song, and this is for a person who did not want to become my friend.
I'm quite upset now. I've got
Well,
to
you
play
know
the
what? It's their loss.
It's their loss, yeah, definitely. We've got you in our family now. So,
Well, I'm glad to be here. Thank
Good.
you.
so to all those haters out there,
No, my
these are
watch
gonna be
is acting
words.
up.
They're going out on tour.
Fantastic.
Stop Crying is next, okay? Enjoy, everyone. Let's hear Stop Crying, okay? Michael, stop crying.
Hey there, girl, stop your crying. He ain't worth one more mile. Go out and build some memories. Don't let him steal your childhood dreams. Oh no. Hey there, girl, stop your crying. The gloves are off, you've done your time. Where is your self-worth right now? Pick it up, get it off that ground. Hey there, girl, stop your crying. Open your eyes, you're not a child. Time to pull up your big girl pants. It's Friday night, go and join the dance. Hey there, girl, stop your crying. He'll wear you out, he'll douse your fire. He's got no heart, he's made of stone. He'll sell you out just to save your soul. Stop your crying. Stop. Hey there, girl, stop your crying. He ain't worth one more mile. Stop. Where is your self-worth right now? Stop. Pick it up, get it off that ground. Stop, go out and build some memories. Stop, don't let him steal your childhood dreams. Stop, hey there, girl, stop your crying.
All right. So I'm going to say this, and I mean this sincerely. I like your voice. I like hearing you take lead. I think your voice is exactly what I expect from the way you look. And I mean that in a good compliment.
I love that, Michael.
It is, there's a throwback to it of a very classic semi lady rock, you know, there's, to me, it feels like the kind of voice you used to hear before a lot of auto tune and pop effects came in and a lot of over delay and all that, where the voice was just very, very raw and present and had to have character and had to have, you know, a grit to it and had to be able to, you know, tell a story and set a mood. And I like that. I think that one of your guys' strengths as artists, honestly, is that it's not an overly processed, produced sound. It does feel like it's at a time when we didn't have technology to fix and repair things, that you either had to have the goods and sound good, or you just sucked. You know, there was no way of decorating the turd to look like a cake, you know, and I think that's really cool. I think
you come out with these things.
Huh?
In here like decorating a turd dressed up as a cake.
So look, you know, it's still going to be a, you know, I don't care what kind of frosting, it's going to still be a shit sandwich. So like
Cagle.
So I really like you two. I really do. And I think I like you because it is authentic, it's real, but it's good. Like your voice is good. You know, you have a very solid voice and it works. You know, the advantage is you get to arrange and put the songs right where you want them to be. And I think that's incredibly smart. I don't think either one of you tries to do something that you're not capable of doing. And then it's like, it's kind of a leap and you cross your fingers. I feel like you just make solid music that actually compliments you guys. I really do. That was a really pleasant surprise.
I tell you what, they're still going on about the age thing in the audience. They're having a right like number of it, literally. Rich has now come in and said that Bandy, age is only a number. And 69 is also just a number.
Oh God.
Richard, thank you for looking after our audience for us. That's really lovely of you while we're having our show, just to calm Andy down, okay? I'm sure he's absolutely fine, but Richard, thank you for being the caring one, okay?
I'm just going to say something. I saw Tony Bennett when he was 89. Okay?
What?
89. And that man not only sounded amazing, he was in a big showroom that probably sat 1,500, and he took his microphone and set it on the thing and sang an a cappella song and filled that auditorium with just his voice. Like, it was beautiful, strong, full of passion, full of depth, such musicality. Age is just a number. If you get out there and you take care of your instrument and you know you're working at your craft, there's a reason why Cher turned 80. 80.
Oh, come on, seriously, we don't have Cher's money, okay, and Botox treatment. I tell you, I'd love to have her.
she's had obviously some work done, but it doesn't really look. There are some people that I got my face.
Now, come on. If I'm going to be an artist manager, okay, I'm charging you all more money so I can look like Simon Cowell. Okay, so I want his Botox treatment. So when I'm his age, I will look amazing and
like
thin.
Oh yes, I think you're wonderful.
I know, but I want his treatment. I want to keep going.
Nobody's eyebrows are up here.
Well, I put it Hatten and Orliss. What I have actually put down.
My name is Simon Cowell.
In your contract, I have put Botox treatment. Okay.
Wow.
If we need to put Botox treatment in the artist's like contract, that we will look at those as an option for you. Okay. So when you go and tour with Michael, okay, you feel as though you're 25 again. Okay.
Okay.
We will look for that. Okay.
I am so scared of the end of the year things.
All the big stars have got it.
Our end of the year things. They'll be like,
let's go to the next track because we're starting to get sleepy. Okay. And we've got people in bed now.
You're just rambling.
I know. Look at that. There's someone in bed. What's all this about?
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad that you asked, AJ. I'm glad you asked. Okay, Greg, go ahead.
That curtain only has one valance.
I would say this song is the song that influenced this song the most would be Eric Burden, Spill the Wine. What was the name of the Spill the Wine, Take That Girl? Something like that. I forget the title. I don't know if you guys know that record. It came out in the summer of 1970.
I was
Eric Burden from the Animals. He did that record. Anyway, he fell asleep in grass and then he had a dream. Well, this is basically a guy that's he's got his alarm set. He's got to get up to get to work, but he's got this fantasy dream going on. He doesn't want to get up and his alarm keeps going off. And that's what the song's about.
Okay, I'll say it. He's got a hot chick between his legs and
what?
He doesn't want to wake up.
Hey, I wasn't even going down that route, but Beth, you've scored points on my thing, especially with the t-shirt as well tonight. That's the best comment, and that is definitely going to a reel. Brilliant. Okay, look at that, and I don't know what to look at now.
I close my eyes, I'm in paradise, like in a movie scene. Out of the ashes rise a phoenix, they're flaunting in front of me. And I don't wanna go, where I always wanted to be. I know that I should be getting up. Just leave me alone. Then that alarm goes off, and I don't wanna go. No, don't go. Look at that, oh my, can she move? Look at that, need more time, hit the snooze. She's what they call a perfect 10, something I'll never see again. And she knows it, yeah, she knows it. Look at that, 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 look at that.
Can I get the first brownie points before Michael comes back on stage? I actually love that song. That's going on my playlist. Such a good song. It's really, really, really. I love songs with like. I'm one of these people. I don't know what it is about me, but as soon as I hear a really good guitar riff, I absolutely love it. It's there's something about songs where when that sort of thing comes in, it was brilliant. And voice wise, wow, again, an absolutely amazing track with amazing voice. I've upset Michael now. Sorry, I wanted to jump in first because I just loved it. I was really, really like rocking here. I tell you. Sorry, Michael. Come on, out you come, Michael. Okay, you can come back now. I'm only trying to win the competition at the end. Who gets the most scores? You know, Michael, come back. There you go.
You guys, I have to say, their mics are off.
Are they? I'm sorry. They probably didn't answer any of my questions. There you go. Sorry about that.
Okay, so
I went down that I've got higher points than Michael, so I know you.
You guys are really good. I really sincerely mean that. There's no bullshit here. You guys are making music that, first of all, defies your look, and I think expectation. It really does. There's just no way around that. Yeah,
You're going to be their fashion designer when you take them on tour.
no, I think that the fact that they can be who they are and comfortable with who they are and still create and generate music that was just a good solid track. I would, and I know this sounds terrible, and I'm not judging a book by its cover, but never would I have pictured you two doing that. I just wouldn't. You both. She looks like a rocker girl. You know, like I said, she kind of gives me that.
Beth has a bit of a rock chick look. I reckon she was a rock chick in her 30s. I reckon like there's some dark secrets we haven't.
How do you know she's not in her 30s now?
Oh well, yeah, she probably is. Yeah, 25 at least.
See, yeah. But
The woman never tells her age.
right?
Or does she?
You give a really, and it's not a dirty rocker chick. It's like a glamorous rocker chick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because some rocker chicks, like, they look like they need a bath. Like, you look at them and they're like, "Oh, that's a rocker chick." But
Sorry
man,
to all the rocker chicks out there. I've never known a rocker chick to need a bath. Okay, what?
then obviously don't have a nose. So
I need to go to LA. I need to come over to the US. I'm going to meet some of these rocker chicks who need a bath.
well, you know what I mean? They just look grungy and dirty, and it's like, rah. You kind of come across like the classic era of rock. So anyway, but the music itself is so timely. Like, honestly, it would play on contemporary radio. And then they would invite you for an interview, and they'd be like,
Oh,
are you their parents? Yeah, seriously, because you guys have tapped into a sound that is uniquely yours, but works on so many levels. Just really, really, really smart, good music. Like, seriously, you guys are really sincerely good. I joke a lot, but I don't throw compliments out unless they're earned. If you watch, I'm very select at what I say so that it doesn't come back and bite me in the ass and people go, dude,
we all know your trick now, Michael. If you don't like something, you go, yeah, that was good. So what next are we playing?
Right.
Yeah, so we know when Michael doesn't like something.
Well,
Okay.
it's not about don't like. Nobody wants to hear that their song was shit. So
Yeah.
they don't. That's just the way it is. But I love the vocals. I love the arrangements. I love your guys' sound. And again, it's the more is less kind of thing works for what you guys are doing. There's not a big, gigantic production, and the horns aren't, and it's just music. It's like, it's a catchy riff. It's good words. It's a catchy melody. Vocals that suit the song, that feel like you can tell. It's hard to find a songwriter to write for a singer unless they've worked together for a long time. Then you get, Elton John and Tupin and Meatloaf, and his writer. They got to know each other. There's something about songwriters writing for themselves and just saying, this is what I do, and I'm going to do it. And you guys have really nailed that. I really, really do like that song.
Okay, we've got one more song of the evening. Unless you two want to answer that, because I think you do. Jump in, Kurt. What do you want to say?
what, Island Girl?
Yeah.
It reminds this a little bit in my history going to Jones Beach, Long Island, in New
Yes,
York.
I'm from Long Island.
Yeah.
So Ocean Parkway, and it gets some reference to that, the feeling of that. That's about as much reference to it that there is, though. Not too much.
True.
It's not true.
Long Island.
No.
I
I'm
see-
putting him in the corner. It's going in the corner over there. This song is an actual play on an island girl. So if a person
yeah.
would think island
sorry.
girl in Hawaii, they're thinking an island. So, yes. So an island girl on this sense is not a person from Hawaii. It's a person from Long Island.
Or Long Island.
Two different places.
Long Island.
Whichever island you're on, just enjoy it, because I think it looks a beautiful island. Okay, so Island Gal is our last song of the night, everyone. Enjoy this last song, and we're going to wrap up for the night, okay, with Hatten and Orliss. Any last questions that people would like to ask before we go, please get them in now, because it's your last opportunity after this song. This is Island Gal, everyone.
On Ocean Parkway to Cagle Beach, top down under a summer breeze.
Wow. Yeah, I hate to repeat myself because it just sounds like I don't know what else to say. Um, your music is just good. There's just no way around it. You definitely, you definitely will find an audience. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. Seriously, it's just really kind of, I'm kind of I one of the things that Jason and I do for fun. Uh, we have a yacht rock vocal group that we have that's called Retro Regatta, and so we do all the yacht rock stuff from the late 70s and early 80s, and do all that kind of music, and we love it. And there is definitely a flavor of that in your music, and there is definite people that love that kind of style, that kind of feel, that kind of just, and you guys have captured that. Like, I really had no idea how really good you guys were, because everybody can, well, not everybody, but some people can sneak a good song in there. It doesn't mean that they have, the skill set to actually put an album together or do a show or, create a fan base. I really honestly think you do. I think your music is definitely has an audience. I really do. I really honestly believe that. I think that, with the right push, in the right direction, and having someone find, the audience that is out there for you, you guys could be as busy as you wanted to be. I really, whether you just gigged, you know, a few times a month, or if you guys wanted to set up like kind of a mini tour or whatever. Um, I just see you guys exploding from, spring all the way until fall. I just really feel like you guys really have a great sound. And don't let, God, don't let your age stop you, because good music is good music. And I think people understand that, because there are so many people, from the 80s, that are touring still, and making music, and they're filling places up, and it's just a matter of, making sure your PR and your socials, and, you're getting out there and getting the exposure. But honestly, I really like you guys. I really, seriously, genuinely, really like, and I love what you do. I would go see your show. I without a doubt, I would, if I knew you were playing somewhere, I would totally go see you guys. So that's my critique in a.
That's beautiful. And I think that, that sort of does sort of wrap up, because I think what we've got to, and where we've got to at Phoenix Rise, is basically looking for an image for you. We went literally at your first journey, Beth, and we were thinking about, how is this all going to pan out? By the way, it looks is that you're going out touring whether you like it or not. You're literally going out. We are going to be literally presenting Hatten and Orliss as a duo who are going out touring. Great ideas, fantastic ideas. I'm so glad that you have got the feedback that you have got back. I don't know if Michael's taken a call or he basically is off because I'm talking. But hopefully he'll come back to us before the end of the show, everyone. But just to let you two know, great potential tonight, amazing music tonight. And basically, let's just ride with it. We've got several months to work together. Let's work on some of these projects. Let's work on some of these ideas. You've already welcomed yourself to Phoenix Rise with that amazing t-shirt of yours. I'll tell you what, I need a graphic designer in my shop. When I open my shop, say, Beth, I know who I'm going to be coming to like sort out my clothes in my merchandise store, because that looks amazing. And I think I'm going to nick that idea. But, I'm just, I'm really excited by where this is going for you two. Tonight, please, as an audience, look up Hatten and Orliss. Okay, look up their social media. Make sure that you download their songs, and if you want to work with them, they are open to working with you. You know, but they may not have much time because they may be on the next plane over to the UK because the tour's coming up. Okay, so
Where do you guys live?
if you want to get hold of them, then please do.
Where do you live?
Prescott, New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love East Coast people. Yay. Okay.
What?
I love East Coast people.
Oh, cool. So you're going over there tomorrow then, right? Okay. So before the end of the show, I will give him Michael their address. He's going to fly over there. Okay.
Stop cutting me off. What is your guys' plan? So you have this. You honestly have some really good music, obviously. And so, what is your plan? Where were you? What are you doing next?
Our plan is to release more songs.
Gotta
Okay,
finish
then
this mix here. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're working on a song right now. It's up on the
Okay.
on the board right now.
We can't keep up with. I mean, I know writing a lot doesn't mean anything, but we write so many songs now. I can't keep up recording them.
Do you have enough for an album?
We have enough for probably like 2 albums at least right now.
Do yourself a favor, okay? Because you don't want to sit with just an onslaught of music and then you're going, what the hell do I do? Pick your top 12 or 14 and try assembling your first album, or and think about your brand. Think about what it is you want to say about not only your music but about you. Okay, so you have a plethora of music, you have a catalog now. You can pick the very best that will define you. Then when you do that, you need to jump in and start working with people that will promote you, manage you, have some contacts for you. I really, honestly, truly believe this. I really think there's an audience for you guys. I don't think you're just making music so that you can put it out. I think you guys have something that people are going to really not only like, they're going to want to experience live. They're going to want to see what you guys do. So what?
What?
As far as an album, maybe I'm thinking the old fashioned way. Our songs don't have anything to do. They're like singles, Can an album not be like Steely Dan album, like a concept thing?
Oh no, Steely. Yeah, God, I love.
We work.
Even though Fagan is just a complete asshole.
I'm being reminded by Showtimes. Okay, poor old Richard, bless him. At the end of the show, we are literally switching off soon. Okay, he has mowed the lawn. He has shaved the sheep. He had to shave the sheep. There's no sheep there.
How long have we been on?
He has shaved and slept.
How long have we been on?
Do you know how long we've been on, Michael Cagle? 1 hour and 46 minutes. In the UK, we are now at 10 to 8 in the evening.
So I want to answer this question. No, you don't have to have a concept album, but you do want to define what your brand is, what your sound is. If you can keep, if you can have a theme kind of, or, an underlining current, like my album was Confessions of a Broken Child. A lot of my songs talk about healing or being, not broken anymore and that kind of thing. You don't need to have a theme. It doesn't have to be like Mr. Roboto, where it's a concept album. But you do want to establish your brand. Find your best songs that say who you are, and it can be, your brand can be the theme. We are this. This is the kind of stuff that we do. But find your top 12 or 14 and then put together that album. And I really mean that. I really, really mean that. You guys have something really special. Yes.
Do you know what? I'm actually gonna let.
Yes, thank you. I hope our music manager is.
Well, I hope he's watching. I hope he's listening to this under the table. Okay, just say, hang on a minute. Are you listening, AJ? Yeah, he's listening. Okay, he's got he's all in. Okay, he's took all this in. Okay.
I give AJ a lot of shit, but AJ knows his stuff. And one thing about him, he's fiercely loyal and will really work for somebody. But give him as much as you can give him, it makes his job that much easier. And you don't want to be a group with just singles. So you want to put an album together. You definitely want to say, oh, wow, here's our 14 songs. This really establishes kind of what we're about. And then hit that release on that. Because once you go from singles to album, it's a lot easier to promote you. You know, these guys have an album out now. It's not just because a lot of people are putting singles out. Take that next step. And that's the only thing that I think. And then that gives AJ a lot of ammunition to go out there and do that. But then be prepared, because I think your sound and what you guys do is going to be very catchy. I really do. I really think you guys have something.
Is going to come from the audience. You have got a fan club, you two.
Yeah.
And
I
this
really think that.
your image. You have already got your fan club. Okay. Richard says, H&O forever. Okay. Randy says, good luck with your career. We are basically there for you. Oh my God. We're going to have fans, okay, all over the world by the time we finish with you here at Phoenix Rise. Yeah. I'm going to wrap up the show there for everybody. I'm going to say good night. It is the weekend, everybody. Go and enjoy your weekend, whatever you do.
Memorial weekend.
Happy Memorial Weekend.
Everybody in the States. Stop cutting me off.
I didn't.
Happy Memorial Weekend, all us stateside people.
So the Michael Cagle Show. Right, okay.
An absolute pleasure, Michael, because I just love this show and I just laugh the whole time through. And this is my favorite show. I can't even miss it. I set my alarm to it. It's so for me to be on, it's Michael Cagle. I'm sorry, AJ, but Michael is just the best.
That was good.
This show has been interrupted because AJ is now having a meltdown. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the sounds. I'm carrying it on.
No,
I hope you've enjoyed the sounds of Hatten and
I really
Orliss.
am a fan of you guys.
Have a really good weekend, okay? Goodbye, everybody. AJ is now going to cry. Bye-bye. Ladies, say goodbye, Michael. Bye! Ladies.